Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Hawkins, Williamson out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Daniels. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax.
I'm actually like that.
In the millions.
Williamson against Nowitzki. Williamson in the post. Nice D from Nowitzki.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Yes, sir. K&J reacting. Pull it up into the chat. Watch this.
Quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in.
Oh, shit. He missed.
Williamson outside.
Watch this.
And it's Alvarado in the
Give
corner.
me that shit.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yo, who's in the chat right now?
For New Orleans, Valanciunas is checked in for Nance. Ingram comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Herbert Jones in for Hawkins.
Yo, like and subscribe and hit that follow button. K&J reacting.
Ingram with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Passes to Alvarado.
He missed.
4 on the clock. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Alright, watch this.
Now, here comes Antetokounmpo.
Dribble guy Giannis.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Playing the low block.
On the whole team.
Antetokounmpo's got 41.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion.
Let me
trying to will his team.
let me go ahead and put in my team.
Ingram outside. Back to Valanciunas.
Alright.
Ingram finds Valanciunas. And
Fuck that shit.
for him right now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Antetokounmpo against Valanciunas. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nowitzki. There's the
Green.
and that's good from Antetokounmpo. On the assist by Antetokounmpo's got 44. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Chamberlain with the
Fuck off.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shots.
Stop hating, K&J reacting.
Alvarado with the
How the hell did he just...
one-on-one fast break. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the officials.
Oh my God.
Not very careful there. And some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Nowitzki. LeBron
Yo, who else in the
comes
chat?
for Jetty Osman. And Curry subbed in for Kevin Durant. There's a minute 34
watch this.
left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose.
Oh my... Watch the chase down right now.
Yes, and with this one,
How the hell did I not... What the fuck?
just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Z.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
There's the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Now, Antetokounmpo. Going inside. Oh, what a play!
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Ingram. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 50 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And he makes that one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. This crowd tonight.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
And now for the starting lineup for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
They get it back. James! Another shot. Just 5 on the clock. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Allen can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
Here's Garland after the basket by San Antonio. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mitchell against Antetokounmpo. Over Mitchell. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Get there.
Going inside, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Cleveland calls timeout. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Cavaliers, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Right now for Cleveland, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Now, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Antetokounmpo surveys. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. As it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And since we have a second, let's take a glance at which shooting guards have shot the ball the best from the line over the last month. Number 1, Donovan Mitchell.
And I just love how he doesn't waste possessions. He doesn't force things. By and large, if the shot isn't there, he'll just make the right pass.
You know, that's what it takes if you're going to shoot a high shot.
Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Back to LeVert from the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
When talking about Caris LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Greg.
You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
Knocked loose. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Allen. Antetokounmpo against Mitchell. Antetokounmpo up top. 14 points for him. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Hey, right here. Garland for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Antetokounmpo against Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, bam! Antetokounmpo has got 18.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Antetokounmpo up top. Covered by Mobley. Puts the move on. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
A different look for Cleveland. Niang, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Merrill in for Garland. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Durant against Strus.
Watch the screen.
Doubled by Durant. Pass to Merrill. To halt the run. Curry with the block.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that denial.
Victor Wembanyama.
Clock is at 3. Here's Merrill. From 13 feet, down it goes.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We've got Jared Allen, George Niang out there with Max Strus. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Merrill in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. A pretty pass there.
Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, you're through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet.
That's tipped. Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's good on the putback.
We see Stephen Curry so often, his activity off the ball. In that instance, he uses it to get to the glass.
Cleveland calls timeout. Darius Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And San Antonio also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
To end the run. Okoro, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. From deep. And it's Niang with a rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Garland with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Allen inside. He's against O'Neal. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Antetokounmpo against LeVert. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The D's right on him. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. And going against San Antonio, their first match of the year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Antetokounmpo against Allen. Antetokounmpo outside. On the take. Outside for Wembanyama.
Hey, yo, right here. Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he gets the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The kick to Durant. Wembanyama against Allen. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
They're turning it over, and their opponent isn't. That's the difference.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Garland against Antetokounmpo. And there's another one for the Spurs.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
And here's LeVert for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Fast release from Karis LeVert. The timing on the pull-up jumper, pretty.
Antetokounmpo against LeVert. And Antetokounmpo gets a 3. Antetokounmpo has got 36 points.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
From 17, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Garland for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
No, defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's San Antonio just dominant. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the player. And Kenny, what was your experience like competing in the three-point contest back in 1993?
Oh, it was great.
Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for San Antonio, Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the point. And they recover it. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Goes back up. 6 to shoot. And it's Mitchell. The miss. San Antonio has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian.
Yet another steal from him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Garland, the pass to Allen. Now Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Allen. Antetokounmpo inside.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. And here's Mobley. Throws it up high. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Garland, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The three sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got himself on the board with a three there.
But so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter. And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 56 in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Allen. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From deep three-point land, Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Cavaliers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Caris LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. LeVert's got 9.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Mitchell against Antetokounmpo. Another bucket! Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught for the Cavaliers. Morris comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Strus in for Darius Garland. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guys constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates. What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Over LeVert. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Strus with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo against LeVert. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Mitchell against Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. He got it up. That shot is off. And so the San Antonio Spurs. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word.